guys, welcome in. Today I'm going to show you what I sold last week on eBay. If you are new here, I am Angie Resells. I'm a full-time eBay reseller who has been selling on eBay over 25 years now. So welcome in. Let's see what we sold and how we did for the week. Last week, sales were still pretty down for me. They were only $1,669.54. Now, if you look at that, my selling costs came to $684. So my actual net that I brought home was $890 for the week. I do have a live auction here on YouTube every single Saturday, and that definitely supplements my income, especially during these months that have been a little bit slower on eBay. So that definitely helps. But I really look forward to when I can go back to yard sales, because I find a lot of electronics and different kind of hard goods, and it seems like what I've really been finding lately are clothes. And while clothes can be great sellers, my profit margin isn't nearly as good on clothes as some of the hard goods that I sell. So that I'm looking forward to, but that's okay. Bills are getting paid. I'm doing fine, and having my auction and all the support of everyone who comes to my auction definitely helps. So let's talk about some of the items that sold for me last week. I sold the very last of these Among Us party sets. So it was the plates and the napkins and a tablecloth set. If you look here, it says 4 sold. I did have 4 sets of these, and each one sold for $12.55. Now I sold these for $12.55 a piece. I did have free shipping on these, which is unusual for me. For one set, it was about $4.25 for shipping. Now, I did sell 3 of these sets together, and it was still first class shipping, so that was a really good deal. And then this last one sold by itself. So really, I still made out, even though I did offer free shipping. Typically, I don't offer free shipping on items on eBay. The only exception is products that most other sellers are offering free shipping, like health and beauty. When I do sell any of that, I usually do free shipping. And for this, party supplies was one of those things that most people were giving free shipping. So I went ahead and did that as well. This is just a Rabbit Go dog harness. I did pay $1 for this, and it sold for $11 plus shipping. It was brand new in package and took about 6 months to sell. Oh, I picked up a 12 pack of these Avenos for $14. So it was just over $1 a piece. If you see here, 3 are available and 3 sold. I actually sold 3 sets of these this week, each of them for $17.05. Now here, like I said, health and beauty is one of those items that I do offer free shipping on. These did go first class, so shipping was right about $5.80 for each of them, so I still made really good money on the set. I did sell this Washington Redskins beanie hat for $13.45. Oh, this was a cute little vintage fruit set. I actually picked this up at a churchyard sale for 25 cents for the whole box. It did sell for $17.95 plus shipping. So last year at the Ross sale, so a whole year ago, I picked up about 20 pairs of these Yogalicious yoga pants. I did sell quite a few of them over the year. I still have about 8 left, but I did sell 2 pairs this week for $16.17. I don't spend a lot of time showing you clothes. I sell a lot of clothes, but they're usually just bread and butter brands. But this week I just decided to show you one brand I sell a lot of. I'm sure y'all know it, which is Torrid. This Torrid shirt I picked up for 50 cents and it sold for $15.25. And then I have these shorts. They were actually my daughter's and sold them for $14.98. This is something that I picked up for $1. Were these just my size cotton briefs underwear. They did not have tags on them, but they were new. I did sell them for $13.45 plus shipping. And guys, I actually sold them in like 2 hours after listing them. So they definitely sell. I did pick up this Mulan at Kohl's last week on their clearance sale. I paid $2 for her and she sold for $12.50 plus shipping. I had picked this up, this Harley Davidson pillowcase. It's actually really super fluffy, not like a smooth, it's like very fleecy. I actually found this at a church yard sale all by itself. There was only one of them and it sold for $15.25. I had found some Bark Box Harry Potter toys. This one sold for $15.25 plus shipping. These little handheld games, I do really, really well on them. Sometimes they take a little bit longer to sell if they're not as popular, like a solitaire. But this one I paid 50 cents for, and it did sell for $15.25 plus shipping. I actually bought these from the Backroad Bidder, Chuck, on one of his auctions. I betcha I didn't pay $22. I think I paid $2, actually. I did list these and got a best offer of $21 plus shipping, and they went out last week. Oh, this cute little Hug Fun flamingo. I loved it because it had a little tutu on. I do really well with plush, y'all. I love to pick up plush when yard sales come about because most people are selling them for like 25 cents. So it's a great item to flip. But I'm going to be real with you. Plush take up a lot of room to store. So if you're going to be a plush seller, be prepared to have a big inventory of plush. Then I saw this cute little children's place. It's just a hooded pajama, but it looks like a dinosaur or a dragon. It's so cute. Kids love to dress up all year long. So if you have costumes, don't be afraid to put them up now. Instead of just putting costume or Halloween, make sure you put dress up in the title because kids love to play dress up or make believe, and they are looking for characters that they love and know, or occupations, or even their favorite shows. This was a My Scene roller skating outfit. It's just the outfit and it sold for $28. This is an older item. I did only pay 25 cents for this at a yard sale last summer. It took a while to sell because I was asking quite a bit, but I was happy with that sale for sure. I actually picked this item up at an Amazon returns store. I paid $1 for it, and I actually picked up 6 of these. They are lacrosse sticks. Now, it doesn't include the head, but at $1 a piece, I was like happy to pick them up, and I did sell one of them for $28.76. If you are a vegan or want to be a vegan, this is a kind of a cool thing. This is a tofu cheese maker and press. So it's wood. It had everything you needed. I actually picked this up for $3 and sold it for $19.76. I had never heard of these shoes, but my friend Diana was with me at the bins and she said, "Oh, Angie, you want these?" They're called Fit Flops. I had never actually heard of them, so thank you, Diana. They sold in a few weeks for $26.95. And the reason I wanted to show this is because sandals, surprisingly, are selling really well right now. Swimsuits, spring items, sandals, other things like that that you still can't get in stores. People are looking to go on vacations or on cruises, or they might be in warmer climates, and you cannot find these items very easily in the stores yet. So people are looking for them on eBay or other reselling platforms. So get those items listed right away. I did sell these Sass shoes. They're just Mary Jane shoes. I did pick these up at a yard sale. I probably paid $1 or $2 for them, and they sold for $23.35. This story, it's a Pittsburgh Penguins. This is a pretty nice hat. It is vintage. I originally sold it like a year ago, and it got returned because they said they didn't like it. I'm not sure why. Then it sat for a really long time. I mean, gosh, like a year. And it did finally sell again for $31.45. Maybe it was my price, but it was kind of a unique one. So I decided to stick with that price. If you're like me, you get tired of the same kind of decor in your house. And before I used to donate a lot of that stuff, but I decided some of the older decor items that I no longer wanted to try to go ahead and put them on eBay. Now, the next thing that I sold, there were none like it on eBay at all. So I was like, is that going to sell or not? And surprisingly, this sold in just a few days after listing it. It is this clamshell decor. We live pretty close to the beach, so I had kind of a beachy decor, but I'm kind of leaning more into like casual farmhouse comfy style rather than beachy style. So I'm slowly starting to replace those items. If only I had all the money in the world to just buy everything I wanted. But I actually put this on. You can see that it comes with all of the little baubles and shells and things. The shell itself was actually pretty heavy. It's a pretty big item. So I had no idea if it was going to sell or not. But guys, it sold for full price, $31.45 in a matter of like a day. So I was thrilled to get that, and it was pretty heavy, so I had to charge up for shipping, and it ended up being like $15 for shipping, so I was pretty close on the shipping. Then this is something my mom picked up. It's these little 1950s tin molds. There's some that say Jello, which you can see right there. Those are the Jello molds. And it was just a big variety of little molds. These are tiny little ones in all different sizes. I think she might have got those on someone else's auction because she thought they were interesting. And surprisingly, they sold for full price, $44.99. So good pickup, Mom. Good job. In the middle of February, we sold this vintage Santa. He is a motion one where he moves his hands. Super cute. He has a little hammer. He does sit on the shelf. He's pretty old, but he sold for a best offer of $36, second week of February. So that's just a kind of a reminder. Don't wait to list your items. Things sell all year long, surprisingly. And if you wait until like October when everyone's listing, there's a lot more competition. If people are still looking for Christmas in February and you're one of those items that are out there, it could be yours that's selling. My highest sale wasn't that great of a sale, actually, after all. This is a really, really cool Captain Rogers Western set. It includes the Native Americans, the teepees, all the cowboys, so many accessories, even a like stagecoach, the little bridges, everything you could want. I did have somebody make me an offer of $50, and I said, listen, that's just too low. I countered at $80, and he came back at $60. And I thought, he's closer. The shipping is $28. I said, you'd have to pay the whole shipping amount, even though you're in a close state. And I accepted the offer as stated. Unfortunately, he came back and is saying one tiny little piece had a crack in it and I should give him a partial refund. I don't do partial refunds, so I said, either you can return it or you can keep it, one or the other. So I haven't heard back from him, but honestly, if he returns it, I'm fine with that because I kind of regret taking $60. I could have sold it locally the very next day for $85 on Facebook Marketplace. The guy was super upset I didn't still have it. So if he returns it to me, yay, because I think I can hold out and still get exactly what I want for price, but it is what it is. And then you guys know my last sale is always my low sale because every sale matters. And it's these little American Girl tights. Aren't they cute? The little Argyle tights. I'm sure they go to one cute little outfit, and so somebody's little American Girl bitty baby is getting some cute little tights. They sold on best offer for $6, but I appreciate it. I'm so glad they bought those from me. So this week I have a really good tax video coming out on reseller taxes and all the deductions that you can take. If you are kind of a new reseller, it's a really good one to look out for. I try to do that just to help new people kind of know exactly what it is they can deduct and what they can't deduct. So be on the lookout for that this week. And just a reminder, consistency on eBay is key. If you want some motivation to get listing, every single Tuesday from 1 to 3 Central, I do live listing right here on YouTube. Make sure you hit the subscribe button and hit the bell notification so you can come and list with us during that 2-hour window. Usually I'm accompanied by my good friend Kristen, a rural squirrel, and we have a great time laughing and working together. It's a fun time to have like your coworkers, that's us, here working with you and keep you motivated. Hope to see you then. Bye.